Hey everyone, TJ here with a new video. This time we're talking about Johnny Cage here in MK11 Ultimate. Now, the short version of this is Johnny is pretty good. Most people know that, but I was asked for some assistance with Johnny Tech, so I'm going to give the basics I can think of. At some point, myself and Sito can get a 1v1 session going and I can analyze what he's doing a bit better and hopefully help him improve. As it is, with what I know from Johnny and the bit I've seen from from experiencing Sito in a hill or whatever content, basically Johnny runs like this. At least in my opinion, there's no reason to really use the camera unless you really want to have a side switching combo, right? Because you confirm into the camera, it's a side switch, you can put it in the corner, stuff like that. That's pretty cool. However, I'm not too worried about side switch, particularly when you have crazy high unbreakable damage. So for those who don't know, Johnny's pissed off special, the command grab input, down back forward 1, this one right here, that's his armor break. That is unbreakable. That is that's not a grab, it's just a regular hit. So if I just do forward 4 into it, boom. Right, so if I do, if I remember how to set them up to break, it's there it is. So I'm going to do a jump 2, 1, 2, 1, pissed off, enhance. That's about 30-ish, 31-ish% completely guaranteed unbreakable. And that applies to every string Johnny has. It generally hovers around 25 to 30% based on just what string and combos and stuff. So yeah, Johnny with pissed off does some incredibly high damage and really good corner carry for that as well. Like if you don't want to, if you just do the EX version by itself, like they're flung pretty far. The regular version of it is what, let's see the spacing here. The spacing is close enough to you could do a 4-4. Excuse me. And from there you can pressure, you can do whatever you want. Excuse me again, I'm so sorry. Now, pissed off, good combo ender, good unbreakable damage, just good in general. Now, the other main tool that you see a lot of people run is Rising Star. Rising Star is, you know, the uppercut move. It's a 9-frame mid into overhead, -5 on block when you EX it, and it costs a bar of offense and defense, right? Now here's the problem. Sometimes you don't want to spend both bars, right? But your Rising Star it might be your best friend because it is a 9-frame mid that is bufferable on block because it's a special, right? So like, because most people don't respect Johnny all that much because his fastest thing you have to respect is his sweep, because that's 13 frames at low profiles, if I remember right, at low profiles, and it's safe on block, right? So this is nothing crazy with this move, right? But you got to respect it. It's a 13 frame low, pretty quick. It starts to get people to block, but you do a 9-frame mid overhead reversal into +30 Oki, +30 on knockdown. You can do whatever you want, right? So something as simple as you are so plus from the knockdown, you can just mash forward 4-4 on wake up and it just will catch. And of course, assuming, you know, they don't wake up and this, that, whatever. But that's the point, is like you have such a high amount of frame advantage, you can do almost anything you want. Like I could get 2 full backdashes before he got up, right? And if you have the low arcing force ball, that sets up perfectly for zoning and doing other, you know, zoning shenanigans. And the other thing as well is you can get away with not doing the full EX on block, because eventually people will be like, okay, well he's just going to keep EXing it on block, so I'm not going to punish it, right? Because you can't punish it. But eventually you're going to be able to get away with just being -13 in their face. I'm wondering if you could convert off Rising. That'd be kind of cool if you could use Rising Star as a meterless launcher off certain buttons in the corner. That'd be kind of cool. But point being, it's safe on block. It works against almost everybody, and 9-frame reversal. You can do something as simple as this, right? Just do, like, if you think they're gonna disrespect your +5, just do a down 1 into freaking Rising Star, dude. Like, that's decent chip if you block, and on hit, it's it's okay. Like, it gets a bit okay. You get whatever you want. Like Rising Star is like your best friend when it comes to me. I want you to respect everything I do, right? So there's those two things. Pissed Off and Rising Star, those are my bread and butters. I usually always go for them no matter what build I go for. Now the third option generally revolves around whatever you like. For me, I go Shades or the Brass Knuckles. Well, the Brass Knuckles because I like the extra chip, because it gives you a lot more chip on everything you do pretty much. And has a really good brutal with it, of course. And the Shades just gives you an absurd amount of comeback factor if you land that Shades combo. My only problem with Shades is that it's a one-time use, but that one-time use is like incredibly damaging. So like it's it's a trade-off. I prefer going for Brass Knuckles most fights, just because I like the extra chip. No matter what, either on hit or on block, I'm doing relatively decent damage. Right, it's unbreakable, whatever. But also the third option is a low arcing force ball, in which it's a low arcing force ball. So it's 11 frame startup. Generally, you're hovering around like +3, +4, +5, +6. Like it has pretty good hit advantage on block and on hit, so you can just machine gun them out pretty much. And that's why zoning against Johnny is pretty hard, because he can just machine gun his low arcing force ball, not the straight one. The straight one's a whole different beast. Straight force ball is the same idea with Rising Star. You want to throw it on block, because on hit it'll do like a reset. Boom! I just do this, right? If I do EX. Right, that's the idea. Is like it's on hit, it's a reset. You can keep pressuring. You can do whatever you want. You can backdash with punish. On block, it usually will keep yourself safe. You can whiff punish, not whiff punish, but like you can do some stuff off it. But that's the idea. Is you use the force ball and the Rising Star as staggers. So like if they know I'm just gonna keep doing 4 and 4 by itself, or 4 and 4, 4 and 4, like you start to do a lot of different things to get them to respect your stuff. Because generally Johnny doesn't need the extra safety, because it's 1-2-1. 4-3-4-4, stand 2-4-4, forward 4-4, back 3-4. Like those are your main 4 strings you're using with Johnny, like 9 times out of 10, and I guess sometimes occasionally forward 2-1. But those are your main things you're actually going to be doing, and all those are safe on block. Like none of them are fully punishable unless you overcommit to a special, right? Like the shadow kick or the star, or pissed off. And so it's more of a matter of you use Rising Star and straight force ball as conditioning. Now here's the thing, is Rising Star does not jail on block with certain strings, right? Force ball does. That's why generally force ball is your best bet to go for. Rising Star, however, if you have the Brass Knuckles, does more chip damage. So there's pros and cons to each one. Generally, down 1 into Rising Stars, you're like poking Rising Star is great, but string into force ball is what you want to do generally for conditioning. So we went over Pissed Off, we went over Rising Star, Force Ball, Nut Punch. Nut Punch is your combo tool. You can combo, basic combo tool, it's pretty fun, pretty good combos, decent damage. It's okay, it's not the best combo tool. You can combo in the corner with Force Balls and Nut Punch, so either way you're doing combos. Nut Punch, you can do a guaranteed armor break after Nut Punch EX, but you may as well just go for the hit confirm it to Pissed Off, dude, honestly. A lot easier, and just you get like a tiny bit more damage if you break the armor, so it's not a big deal. Your last main special is your Shadow Kick. Shadow Kick's a 10 frame high reversal, so if you think your forward 4 can't reach them in time because it's a 14 frame mid, or forward 3 can't reach them, then you're looking at this reversal 10 frame high Shadow Kick, right? So it works. Basically, you can treat it kind of like Cannonball. You just throw it out when you think the punish is like too strict for whatever reason. It's an okay combo ender. It's good for corner carry, but generally you'd want to still confirm it at Pissed Off just for the extra damage. As far as like data to worry about with Johnny, 4-3-4-4, it's a 17 frame high mid into -2 on block. 1-2-1 is high mid high. Actually, I think it's a mid, maybe, I don't remember. And it's a -7 on block, so that's safe. 1-2 is safe on block. 4-3 safe on block. 4-4 safe on block. 4-4-4 safe on block. You can flawless block that after that easily. Back 3-4 safe on block. 2-4-4 safe on block. Like all your main things with Johnny are safe on block. And then, like I said, you incorporate Rising Star and Force Balls for stagger pressure in my games. So, generally speaking, that's how I run Johnny. Like for me, you'll see something like this. And then, like, if I didn't mess it up, I could have done like a jump 1-2-1, or jump 2-1-2-1 pistol off into another guaranteed. You can do a lot of fun stuff with Johnny, a lot of interesting tech with Johnny. So if this helped you guys in any way, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, as it helps the channel grow immensely. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, and we have Discord, Twitter, links somewhere on the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.